What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Risk of Resources Loadout race of the week. I am Race. I'm here with Disputed. Hello.
Hey.
We have a team race going on today. It's gonna be very interesting. This is probably, I don't know, it is probably the worst set of loadouts we've ever had in like a 4 loadout environment.
This is pretty bad.
I am just really hoping that we don't see like 50 plus 5s today. All right, let's stop teasing you guys. Let's actually look at them. Oof.
Yeah,
okay, so first of all, I want to say our blue team today is Snack and Goji, and our red team is Ruddy and Dan. So we have a nice US versus Australia kind of theme today. But yeah, these loadouts. So we have Chef with Glaze. We got Railgunner with Polar Mine and Altem 2. We have Multi with Retool, Saw, Scrap Launcher.
Not the worst loadout, but definitely not one you want.
Yeah, and then Full Damage Rex. But we'll see. Starting off with Chef right now, you can see that Goji is repping the US flag for Team USA over in blue team.
America.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, not that I'm, super biased or anything, but hopefully blue team takes it home today. Just saying. We are seeing blue team, specifically Snack, already start TP though. I guess they are feeling a little bit more confident here. I know that in the past we've heard that Snack has practiced a lot more of the newer characters than maybe some of the other guys. So this could be a loadout that Snack just absolutely dominates anyway. Just gets a free win on.
So it looks like Goji and Ruddy are staying back to loot a little bit, help out their teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Dan going in here with just a slug. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, no other items. Like, he knows that there's Mocha and a bear on the map, but gets the band anyway.
With the capacitor, too.
Oh, that's true. Red team does have the capacitor.
Yeah, blue team hasn't found that yet. That's a huge advantage. Immediately having band capacitor stage 1.
And looks like
there we go.
Blue team just found it as well. Perfect. Yeah, it's really good timing as well because Goji and Snack just ran out of money too. That was like the last thing that Snack was able to buy. And
yeah, Snack already on stage 2. Do you pot roll here? I think this might be a situation where you do.
It depends where the pot and the buttons are, right? I guess.
That's true.
It would make it
perfect.
Really good, right?
It would pretty much solve the run if they just get those 2 bands.
I'm kind of looking around for the buttons right now. Godspot is not there. I know that Goji's trying to like mark around, see if they can ping the spot. It looks like Snack's just going right for TP2 boss.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it's Flower Pot, which is really tough. Goji's trying to go for a sneaky little pot roll here before TP. This might just end in the pot blowing up or something like that, but there's a beetle coming. Beetle pushed it.
No, I didn't get it.
Transmitter from TP.
Oh, awesome. Alright, I'm just gonna go then.
Dude, Snack's already stage 3. I mean, look at the build though, right? We have speed, which is really good. We have band capacitor, and then we have triangle. We have unstable transmitter.
Yeah.
So look, Snack is going right for stage 3 TP just immediately. The amount of items is pretty still comparable at this point too. It's not like they're giving up a ton over red team at this point, though I think that red team is going to start looting a bit more here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised that everyone is going so quick, but I mean, the build is good. But this is a lot faster than I kind of built up this run in my head to be like,
yeah.
But the run's good, so,
That's okay. There's still 3 other challenge loadouts. I'm sure at least one of them is going to go horribly wrong.
Surely
If you're
not.
for blood, you will have some today.
Snack is stage 4 at 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
Into growth.
That's some loader stuff.
It's really fast, dude.
It's a good strategy. What blue team is doing here, having one person with a more high-risk playstyle, and then you have another person falling back. The one negative of doing that is communication breaks down a little bit.
Yeah.
When you're a full stage behind the other person,
Hard to remember.
it's gonna be hard to know what loot you really have outside of maybe like the teleporter item.
And before I even realize it, Snack is on stage 5. 12 minutes in, there's a feather printer right there. They got a regen scrap from stage 3 TP. So it's a free feather for everybody. No one should miss it. The Mythrax fight is going to be kind of free at this point, right?
Yeah.
I think Goji by now should probably realize like what is ahead of them. So I would try to pick up the pace, I hope. This is really fast though. I mean, we see red team just entering stage 4 and Snack is, over almost halfway through stage 5. I'm actually kind of surprised here that Goji didn't do the stage 3 TP before the Void Seed either. I thought they were a little bit more ahead of where they're at right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Goji's falling really far behind.
The thing is, what I worry about is that if Snack gets first, but Goji gets last, then it evens out between the teams. And it just...
That's true.
All of that, work that maybe Snack put in to get, a really good time here may just end on a tie or round 1, so...
Red team does have that second band now.
Very nice.
I wonder if they'll just blaze through stage 5.
I hope everyone does, and everyone should find that feather. I know that Goji knows that the feather exists. I don't think, pillars are going to be a lot worse for everyone else, though. Because by the time everyone else gets to the moon is going to have more credits to spawn things. So I just hope whatever pillars they choose, it goes well. There is a blood pillar I see in the distance if Snack wants to go for that one. He is going to take permanent damage from it, though. So maybe if there's, a design, which I think there is, yeah. Looks like he's going that way.
Wow, these void cradles are awful. I'm just watching red team back on stage 4. Another Tentabobble down there.
Yeah, Zwungus,
Very
which
nice.
is not bad, but there's a void crit,
Ugh.
You spawn on top of a Radle. There's
Oh, nice. A good void. That's crazy.
yeah, finally. Only opened 7 void cradles.
Ooh,
Free
these
feather.
exploders are costing Snack some time. Also,
Oh, yeah, and look at that
taking
health
away
bar.
the health
I feel like Snack has greeted this a little bit.
a little bit. They're really pushing the speed here. That's
And
a lot of time.
if Snack dies, that opens up red team for first and second, which you
Easily.
really don't want to happen.
The thing about Red Team, I will say, they're very synced up in what they're doing.
They are.
They've gone through stages at the same time. They've been on the same portion of the stage.
And you can see it is slower, but at the same time, they're benefiting off of all that communication. At this point, Snack and Goji might as well be playing separate runs.
The Mythics Phase 1 from Snack here is going a little bit slower than I was kind of hoping. They are halfway through Mythics Phase 1 though, and everyone else has yet to even leave Stage 5, so they are definitely ahead here. Phase 1 down, ready on the moon. So time is running out for Snack a bit here to be kind of in the lead. Okay, Phase 2 done for Snack, going into Phase 3. Everyone else is starting their pillars. I like that Ready is doing 2 design pillars here. 1 done already, only 1 more to go. Uh-oh, proc and transmitter. During pizza just has to stay safe for a little while. This might, unfortunately, push Snack to be a little bit too defensive here. It might make him take a +5. I don't know, we'll see. I hope he could retain his composure a little bit. He's really focusing on these ads.
Alright, I'm done with pillars.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a +5
no.
for Snack there. Yeah, Snack is done with Mythrix, by the way, but with that +5, it's like... Unfortunately, I didn't find any good portals. There was one that went to Soup that would have been marginally better, but they just wanted to get out of there, it looked like. I like how aggressive Goji is playing this, though.
Yeah.
This is really
Already
good.
on to phase 3, though.
That's true. It's still a phase, or half a phase ahead at this point.
He's definitely gaining time on Dan.
Yeah, Goji has pulled ahead of Dan.
And Snack is done. I'm not going to
Goji's
pull him in
just-
yet because it is a team race.
Yeah, Goji's just kind of going all in here. Just saying, until I proc that transmitter, I am being as aggressive as I can be. It's just not going to be enough time, though. Maybe if there's a phase 4 skip on the line here, and Goji skips phase 4, something could happen. Reddy does have to do phase 4, but Reddy has capacitor, so I doubt this is going to really even take that long. Really tough for blue team, though. They were on top of the world, and red team kind of swooped in, but that's just how
some points.
They are getting points. It's true.
It's not the worst case scenario.
It's just, it hurts my heart to see how crazy of a run that was for Snack, and he just ate one pizza when it mattered,
Yeah.
It's tough.
Oh, actually, wait. Snack's time was 35:57. How long is it going to take Dan to get back to the ship?
That's a good question. Actually, Dan might, if he takes 30 seconds, I don't think he's going to take 30 seconds, so.
I don't know. He took the worst possible portal. It's going to be close.
I don't think he's going to make it, actually. I think that just put Snack in 3rd place.
So
yeah.
I think we're tied up then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
That's right. I for sure did not think Dan was going to be that slow for it. But yeah, just barely allowing Snack to get some points here. Wowee, that's crazy. Let's bring in blue team right now and see how they're doing. Hey, blue team.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
You finished first real time.
Yeah, I know you were waiting there for a while. You were, dude, by the time it was like stage 5 Snack, like everyone else was still stage 3, and like you were zooming. Obviously your fight was a little bit slow and you did take the death, but it was fast enough that you're actually not getting last either.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys are getting 2nd and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are going to be tied up going into the next loadout.
Alright, 3 loadout areas.
Yep.
Hello, red team. Dan, if
Very
you had
close.
just sped up a tiny bit, maybe taken the soup portal instead or something like that, it would have. You were
I
off
told
site.
him to take the portal to the right of the good portals. The one like off to the right if you're facing the good portals.
Okay.
Not in the inner layer, but.
Good shout.
And I said, don't take the
And I
good
heard that.
portal.
And I heard that. And
So
then
don't
I
take
went
it.
through the first one, and then I heard not the inner circle.
That cost
Anyway,
you
this
3rd
was-
place, by
Yeah.
the way. That thing right there. It was interesting to see you two always synced up, always leaving the stages together and everything. And then, Snack was like 2 or 3 stages ahead of Goji at some points because they were just going so
Dude.
fast.
What the heck?
Snack was like telling me stuff. Snack was like, in the 3rd hit of the Chance Shrine on stage 5, I'm like, Snack, I have not done the stage 3 teleporter. Like,
But
Yep.
we're going to Railgunner anyway, so hopefully hopefully this one is fun for you guys. It is Railgunner a little bit, but like I don't know, there are things that you're missing here definitely from Railgunner, right? You're missing the
It's
damage,
true.
the pierce, the everything. I just hope they they don't go so fast that they are relying on a kit that they don't have because they think they're Railgunner, right? And the Halcyon Knight is dead. We get to see what loot we get from the Blessing. Shuriken, Echo, and Ignition Tank. So there is a guest on the stage, actually. Dan just found one. I don't know where that is, but maybe on the other side.
That's
We'll
AoE
see.
solved.
I grabbed Key, and Key 2nd stage is Ice Band. Definitely get Key if you.
oh, awesome. Yeah, I got key.
Yeah. Key is like near the Blood Shrine.
So, you know who did not get the key? Ruddy. He's the
Ruddy.
only one not going to get the band here from the lockbox. So,
Well, he
Not
could
yet.
potentially get it later on.
yeah. The first lockbox that you see in your run will be the same as someone else's first lockbox, right? So if you know that Dan stage 2 with his key got a band, now suddenly you're like, okay, I need to find a key because I need to find that band at some point during this run in my first lockbox. So not abandoned now, which
Yeah. The
little
earlier the
tough.
better.
hopefully Goji does find this right here. There we go. They should have had some direction from Snack as well, just saying like, hey, you know, center of the map, lockbox,
Ooh.
under the roots.
Ocular HUD for Snack.
Not my favorite on Railgunner, still. Honestly, I think we're looking more towards something like Wings would be probably one of the best cases here. There's a bleed printer, I think. Not amazing. Better on this M2 than on the other, but it's still not something I'd want to go into over gas and sticky bomb.
Oh no. Bleed Gunner is cursed.
And it looks like the teleporter is in that back corner. This is one of the rare teleporter spawns on the stage. Definitely, probably made some new players probably say, there's no teleporter on my map. My game is bugged. Stage 3 for Snack already. Goji's about to send it as well. Looks like Ruddy's going to do a little bit more looting here. Get some drones or something. Even Dan is at stage 3 right now as well.
I know we hyped it up today. We were like, these are the worst loadouts.
We still have the two worst loadouts yet to come. So
it's true. It's true. That Rex is going to be awful.
I haven't seen really too much impactful this stage. There is a little bit of speed. There's a watch for Snack though. Never mind. That is tons of impactful stuff. Ruddy's still on stage 2 actually, looting up just the other corner of the map here. I'm actually really surprised about this.
Suck range of that? Oh god. Oh, I have 1 health and I broke my watch. And I'm dead.
Oh, I just died. That was so unlucky.
Oh, that's okay.
That is also extremely unfortunate. So it's up to Goji right now to carry a little bit for blue team. And it's up to Ruddy to carry a bit for red team. Hopefully having the teammate in your ear is good enough mental band-aid to help them through this, you know? It's one thing if you're playing for yourself and you're alone in that call and you're just like thinking about the mistakes you did. It's another thing to be playing for someone else and being like, you know what? I need to lock in. I need to, you know, my friend's telling me it's all okay. We're going to win. You're going to see your family again, you know? And Goji's the first one out of stage 3. They know they got to play a little bit quick here. I just hope they keep it together, keep it safe, and play well, get through. Obviously, time is a factor here. I'm not going to pretend it's not, but...
And broken watches. That is unfortunate.
Well, minus 40% damage. And everyone's going to deal with this worm right off the start, but Dan hitting it with a special. It's down instantly. Snack actually lost their watches as well from the Scorch Worm. That the Scorch Worm attack lasts longer than the visual does.
+5. Oh, I just died.
Goji. I think this is where the kind of streak mentality will kind of really come in. Might be what Dan and Ruddy are just going to default to doing here. Alright, I don't know how much everyone else is going to be looting. I know that Dan definitely wants to get some stuff here. He's actually even thinking about drones as well. Alright, it looks like Snack is the first one to leave.
Yeah,
you spawn in on a shrine on stage 5. That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Stage 4 was awful. Some of the worst loot. Like,
no
I'm just looking at Snack. 2 Leptin Dates, 2 Death Marks, Harpoon, 2 stealth kits.
Yeah, Brooch. There's an AP run printer that Snack found. So there we actually have some damage finally. I'm kind of worried about now movement though when it comes to the moon. Oh boy, Gilded Scorchworm TP boss event. And that's another death for Snack. There is a transmitter on this map as well, 2nd level of the map, right in the middle, on one of the shelves. Looks like Ruddy's doing something. He's just trying to get all the Scorchworms into one spot, run around a little circle so they spawn all right next to each other, getting the saw in for value.
Nice.
I kind of wish the special was shot out first. Ooh, another +5 for Snack.
It's because he doesn't have the saw.
Gotta stay a little bit safe. The lack of speed here is what's kind of troubling, you know? And a death for Dan, another one.
Ruddy has the worst build, and they are playing
and
the best.
Ruddy +5s.
Oh, never mind. I take it all back. Ruddy's trash.
Now, this really... I'm really looking at Goji here, right?
Blue team's looking a lot better now.
Ooh, Sneck
Even
found the
with Sneck's
transmitter. So now Goji knows there's a transmitter on this map, which is great for Goji. Because they need it going into the next stage. They're the
Nice.
only one without it.
Oh, I think you can skip with it. It's Railgunner, right?
Yeah, that's true. Goji is on the moon. Dan is on the moon with 3+5s. Reddy's still looking for something. Ooh, Dan
close.
finds a runic lens in soup right now.
A good print, honestly. Kept the band.
Uh-oh, Goji's in a position right now. Needs to kind of just finish Mithrix. I mean, so low here. No
Yeah.
wings up right now.
Oh,
Wisp
just
on
a
the
few more
ground.
shots.
Goji's good, just needs to line it up. Did not hit the band. Kind of was rushing that a little bit, but got phase 3 done with only 2+5s total.
Ooh, nice.
They can breathe. They just need to finish this off
Okay.
without using the wings and without +5ing. They want to use the wings for the ship.
If they're gonna finish 10 minutes ahead of second place at least.
10 minutes later.
Let's bring in the Australian team right now and see how they're doing.
It was a struggle.
It was
Hey,
a struggle.
guys.
Yeah.
Goji won. Good job, Goji.
Nice.
Huge.
I think, yeah, Ruddy, you're getting in second place there. And I think it's Dan Sneck.
This means we are still tied up.
Let's go.
No.
It is
Yay.
6-6. All right, spawning in to roost here with Saw, Scrap, Launcher, Multi. All right, Sticky Bomb PSG at the start. We see that we actually do have a House Unite Shrine, which is really nice. Dan's starting it up, first one to it. do appreciate when they start actually using the Saw, right? If you're too afraid to use the Saw, especially stage 1, you're gonna have a little bit of rough time. You gotta get in there. You gotta start sawing it.
So we're off to a pretty rough start, honestly.
I mean, to be
This
expected.
is not a god seed.
I am actually really surprised that Sneck is leaving already. Oh my god, did you see that on Reddy's screen?
My house now is going crazy. You have no idea. Oh my god. No.
I'm
What?
so
Ah! Ah! What?
it's
What is Reddy's House Unite doing?
I love this enemy, dude.
Look at his face. He's
He's so concerned.
Dude, he is getting outmaneuvered.
Oh, dude. Okay. So it kind of just seems like... Oh, Goji found a feather somewhere. Alright. It looks like everyone is out. There is a void band on this stage. But this is one of those runs where they might be tempted to roll some pots here. So it looks like Goji's trying right now.
I think I might just leave it and do it after Telly. Because it's like an easy plate next to spawn.
Alright. I'll probably do the same.
See, I do feel
AoE.
like Snack went too fast here because
I do too.
Snack
Look at the items.
is still fighting this thing, and then Ruddy and Dan have caught up to him.
Yep.
They just have so much more. Oh, the Will-O-Wisp is really nice, though.
That'll solve a lot of problems going forward here. There's a fuel cell on that
Egg is a-
multi-shot that you were talking about earlier. Snack got it.
Feels so really powerful on this build. Twice
Yeah.
as effective. You have 2 equipment slots.
Yep. That's something that, we don't see retool a ton, I don't think, so maybe easy to forget. Goji's greedy a little bit too much on that, I think.
And with Egg, that's a pillar skip right there.
It's just like a pot rolling it, and it looks like Snack got it. Pretty easy pot roll there. Oh, Reddy didn't even roll pots, just on to stage 3. I like blue team's approach though here a little bit more with that. Dan actually
going back to the Vand.
Yeah, just saying, I do not want to roll pots at all. I'm taking Van, I'm leaving. We'll see.
Which I think is fair. Snack's plan was to just rush through the first 2 stages so they would have some leeway to get bans. Good call, actually. I kind of like that.
Needle tick for the void seed on stage 3, which could be
Okay.
interesting. It's not amazing, not unless you really saw something up.
It's whatever. Would have preferred a key or spaces.
feather out of the potential, though, in the Void Seed. That is a really big pickup. Usually those don't really have much, but...
That is nice.
Ooh.
I feel like red team's lead is marginal, and blue team has bans.
Yeah, I think it's an example of, like, red team has a little bit more speed here, but, you know, blue team's catching up. They're accelerating faster. Ruddy is actually the first person to go after the boss on stage 4. A little bit surprising, another Doom Strider, unfortunately. Which, really not what I'm looking for to see, but... Oh, I know why he did it. There's a Void Seed right next to his TP, so he's trying to get the bosses to go right into it. Perfect. It looks like that's what Snack is going to be doing right here as well.
Dan being able to use that Prion was helping so much here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dan just finished the TP boss faster than everybody else. Snack is done as well, though. Red team is very concerning me. Actually, there's a transmitter proc from Ruddy there.
Oh, did you see that? He used the transmitter to push him into the Void Seed. That was awesome.
That was
really good play from Ruddy there.
Snack getting the potential in the Void Seed right now. Actually, just trying to earn some penny money off the mushroom spores. My bad. It looks like Snack is actually going for the legendary chest. It might be the best item in the game. We'll see. Might be Happy Mask.
Goji won't make that mistake.
Nope.
At the very least.
It hurts so much. It hurts so... That's so bad for the run, man. It took so much time to do, and they sacrificed a ton of weight. Wait! There's a red printer on stage 5. It's an ICBM. If they find...
And fireworks.
Yeah.
That's a build. Already
they have Caffeinator. Never mind.
What?
I take it back. That's so insane. If they find an ATG or something, this would be fantastic. Dude, there's a plasma shrimp in TP. It's on the teleporter.
What?
It's on the teleporter. It's just a void cradle that has plasma shrimp.
Okay.
On TP. He cannot miss it at all. It's impossible. I don't know why everyone's trying to kill this grandparent. I don't think anyone needs to, right? Like,
I just don't like him.
I guess.
Oh, there is a firework. He found it.
Where?
It was just up top.
Dude. Snack
He's got it.
Has basically 3 fireworks with plasma shrimp right now.
So that's 9 shrimp procs.
What an insane fucking gamble. Going for the legendary chest, having like experiencing the terrible Nukahana drop and being like, man, the run's over. Into boom, ICBM printer, boom, caffeinated firework, boom, plasma shrimp. Dude, it looks like they're leaving. They're just going right now. They got what they need.
I mean, yeah.
It's time to go.
The skip.
Goji's going.
Stay.
Goji with the egg
Is that a
and
chronic
capacitor.
expansion printer?
It is.
Yeah, it looks like Ruddy's going into it.
7 chronic expansions for Ruddy. Everyone's on their waiting phase on the moon. Dan surprises me being the first one to start the fight, actually, a little bit. Dan might have the worst build. I want to see how good Ruddy's is with the chronic expansion FMP. It might be bad because he might not be able to keep it up enough. Might be able to, who knows? These fireworks for Snack already a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, Snack is taking a little bit too much damage though. A little bit too much farming.
Ruddy. Okay,
Little bit too much farming.
Ruddy got a growth nectar.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah,
Snack,
and then
though,
with FMP is gonna have
Snack, please don't
all
die.
the debuffs.
That's a +5 for Snack. Goji's doing pretty well, but Ruddy's almost done with phase... Oh, that's phase 1, never mind.
Yeah. And Dan is a little bit ahead, but Goji's catching up, and I think has a much better build.
I mean, Goji's getting in there, being very aggressive right now. Dan is still kind of playing it safe, only attacking like one enemy at a time. Goji's getting like AoE down and stuff. I don't know, Ruddy's catching up really fast. That's a lot of damage to have right now. 40 Cranshin stacks with 4 Director buffs. So
40.
I think Ruddy had a pretty good game sense move here.
Are they gonna drop here though between phases?
No, he's good.
Nope, you're good. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Ruddy might take this out. Well, kind of. There is a slight time difference between Goji and Ruddy.
Oh, that's true.
About 20 seconds.
But I mean, it's
Goji's
tying up
still
pretty
ahead.
well. Goji missed a capacitor. That was really rough. Goji needs the phase 4 skip right now. Another capacitor is up. go for damage. It's not enough. It's not enough. Maybe they could find some way to do it. Maybe with a shift skip. No, they're...
Oh, no.
They've fallen behind. Unless they phase 4 skip somehow. They did? They're ahead? Goji pulling ahead on that one. That is so beautiful. Wow. Really close. Man, Snack would have won by so much time too had they just not taken the +5 there. I mean, all that just say, like, I didn't even see that Dan was done either. I was just like so focused on...
Yeah.
God. Alright, let's bring in blue team.
Dan about a minute behind Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Very consistent. Hey guys.
What up, blue team?
Hey guys.
Holy shit. That was a fun one to watch.
That was
Goji, you are probably first, and Snack, I think you are last.
Dang. That's close.
Everyone had a really interesting build, by the way. No one had the same build going into Mythrix. Like, and we had some wildly different ones in here. Different of a run than I had expected going into it, but I'm actually really happy that as few +5s as we had, and the builds were as good as they were, right? Like, that was very interesting. Rex. Full damage Rex. So this is probably one of the most boogeyman style builds in the entire game, especially for Eclipse 8.
One of the original races was inspired from this loadout and Double Saw Multi.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we used to run these events a lot differently on different seeds, and it was just, can you get through the loadout? Not even can you do it fast, because these loadouts were just so challenging. Yeah. Obviously, like, I think DLC 1 and 2 has made a big difference on these.
If you ever want to see how bad it is, I mean, you know, give the game, turn off the DLCs for a bit and check it out. It's interesting. Looks like Snack is the first one to do the House Night Shrine.
Right, already with 4 items. And
That's really impressive.
Red team finding pennies early on.
Snack
is really helping them here.
Done with the House Night Shrine, though.
Oh, War Bonds from House Night.
Oh, nice.
Deathmark.
That
really
could be
interesting.
really good here.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have the weaken, right? And then you have the 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm. And the flower. One more and Deathmark could proc.
Looks like everyone's going into the speed printer right now.
Thank God. That is one of the things about this build that's really tough. Is just when you don't have speed and you have to keep using your shift to dodge, can get pretty bad.
That's true.
Is a
Tesla?
red. That's so good for this
That's
build.
Huge.
All right,
I love Tesla on Rex.
Goji needs to get this as well. They know it exists. They know they're gonna try to save money for it. Looks like Dan found the Tesla, but Reddy was already off the stage by that point. So there is the another House Night Shrine on the stage. Oh, all right.
Finally.
GG for Deathmark, right? Now you don't really want to give up that Deathmark.
A Chrono Bauble or something would be nice here, though, just to drive it home.
Mm-hmm. I think Mythrix is gonna take a lot of damage. This is turning into a very good build right before our eyes. I mean, especially if we can get Deathmark on Mythrix before, you know, the Warbond missiles come in. Like, dude, he will probably just die. And there's a transmitter on the stage as well.
Transmitter on Goji. Yeah.
Reddy's the first one to stage 4, by the way. Just kind of blazing through. Reddy is missing the Tesla coil, so a lot less AoE than the rest. But okay, listen. We have wraps. We have 2 wraps on Snack and Reddy. Everyone. We have pennies. You think if we get a Titan?
Ew.
Oh no, there's no Titan. I was gonna say we could see like a legendary chest here or something. We could see someone like loot up the whole stage with just like 1 Titan laser. But didn't really play out that way.
There is a Cranshin printer.
Ooh. There's an encrusted key right next to spawn in stage 4 that Snack just got. With a razor wire as well, which is kind of interesting with a double wrap here going into you know, Mythrix phase 2 later on.
Oh, and another transmitter from Teleporter.
Yep. It's amazing how earlier in the races, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, or whatever, how long ever it was, if this dropped during the teleporter, no one was picking it up. It was like, you had to avoid it. It was like a landmine.
That's right.
And now it's like, beautiful. There's a safer spaces right next to teleporter.
Wow, that's the skip solved.
I think what's interesting is like everyone has been killed so much by Scorchworms, especially like today, that they're just like unwilling to even step foot in the Scorchworm orbs at all. There's a Plasma Shrimp on the stage for Ruddy as well, by the way. So, right next to the key.
That's happening.
It's time. And there's a band printer right on spawn of stage 5. So, is
Getting
this...
rid of the prayer bead, second print. Nice.
This is tough because it's bands.
Yeah.
And bands are awesome, but you have a Breaching Fin Deathmark, so you don't want to print too many. Those are really fortunate prints, but I could see someone greeting too much and then actually losing out on way more damage in their build and losing.
That's huge for blue team. Red team has Gubo, which I don't think is going to be as effective.
Maybe not. I mean, Gubo Rex is kind of interesting though. It does throw out the flower, which is kind of nice, but it's not anything like insane. Prion bands would be better. Looks like Snek did not greet it, which was good. Got really, I mean, it's seeded printer, so we know that you can go up to 4 with similar items and be fine. Oh, Goji, what is Goji gonna do? Print more? Did print more, lost another prayer bead. Are they gonna print more?
Oh no, that's the knockback fin.
That was the greed move. You can't print more than 4 here. There's actually a pluripotent larva on stage 5 as well, right around the corner from TP that Ruddy just got. He's leaving to the moon. I don't know if Snack got the larva though. No, just the saver spaces. So Ruddy has a little bit of an advantage here on +5s. Well,
Dan finding the larva. Ooh, this is kind of scary for blue team here because
it is.
Goji could still find it, I guess, but Snack needs to get over the Mithrix problem here.
I'm just worried about Goji's damage. Goji has the least amount of damage than, 2 other people. I mean, Dan...
That's true.
I don't know about Dan. Dan's, well, actually, Snack doesn't have the plasma shrimp.
I don't know, though.
It's kind of a mixed
Goji
bag.
Does have... Goji has the Tesla coil. I guess
So does
everyone's
Dan,
already
though.
has that.
Oh, it's such a weird run. Look at the Deathmark Breaching Fin just M1 drain Mithrix's health. It's so crazy.
Pretty good.
And the Gubo actually is keeping Mithrix entangled as well alongside Ruddy.
What is that? Ooh, Scorpion. That's not bad.
Is it worth a Transmitter, Skip, and a Breaching Fin and a Deathmark and 3 bands?
I don't think so.
Ruddy is just so far ahead right now, though.
Yeah, I think Ruddy definitely gets first here if he doesn't die.
It
But
might.
I don't with
He
the
has Larva. Yeah. And Transmitter. Like, it's gonna be hard. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
just going to take a little bit longer.
Just a little bit messed up on the
And
host skip there.
I think Snek is... If Snek doesn't die, I think Snek has second locked in. So I don't think that'll matter too much in the long run.
Oh, you know what? Snek also printing away the bleed early. May have been a problem for Deathmark here as well, because they have to use Flower a little bit more to make it more consistent.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking Scorpion, but like
too big a risk.
That could go so wrong.
Okay, they are getting Deathmark though. They are acknowledging the fact that they need to use it for Deathmark, but it is taking a little bit more of their health to do that.
It's still going pretty quick though.
Yeah, Dan is just gonna jump off the bridge here. Goji is going up as well. On the way back down to go up, actually, even.
The thing about Dan is he does tend to play a little bit safer. Oh, did Dan mess up the skip? I think Dan's going to suit.
Oh, man.
So that gives blue team some leeway.
Oh, I forgot that Goji got rid of Deathmark Breaching Fin. Or maybe didn't find the Deathmark, or got rid of the Breaching Fin. Either way, there's so much less damage here. It's not
the
bad,
Fin in the
but
band printer.
Yeah, it's just
but
less.
I think he can still beat Dan.
It's definitely... I mean, Dan's still trying to skip. Meanwhile, Ruddy is halfway through phase 3 right now. A little bit low on health. If he gets hit by one more thing, he's going to proc Transmitter. He still has another life, though. Transmitter is procced for Ruddy. He's got to be a little bit careful not to waste the larva there.
I think we're looking at a tie if Snek can manage to survive.
Goji is still just on phase 1 though. I mean, meanwhile, dude, Snek and Ruddy are just blasting through the phases. Ruddy's done.
Yep. Didn't get the skip there. Thought he might.
Going into phase 4 right now. Ruddy has to be a little bit careful. Doesn't have Gubo active right yet. Just spamming him too. Hopefully gets Mithrix to Orb phase. Does. Ruddy with a sub 30 full damage Rex loadout. Really nice. Really clean. Just kind of kept moving.
Red team is guaranteed at least a tie. So the onus is kind of on blue team right now.
Looks like Snek proc their transmitter. So they have 45 seconds to... Yeah, that was funny. They have 45 seconds to focus on not dying here.
Oh.
Snek
Oh,
takes...
no!
Yeah.
+5.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh,
Another Mithrix +5, man.
that might be it.
Yeah.
If only they found the Plarva. Oh, amazing Prion from Goji.
Really good job. So,
He did more than half of Mithrix's health before Warbond's even activated. Look at that.
yeah. Did you know that Goji has a specific setup for Prioning Mithrix in Phase 3? That's why they turn on their music, the in-game music, so they could tell when the sound cue is to start Prioning.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Definitely getting ahead of Dan here, though. Uh-oh. Transmitter procking into Phase 4. They don't have the Prion ready, so they have to do something here. Goji doesn't have Plarva back, so still... Okay, they got Transmitter. They're good.
It was a very good job from Goji there.
Hopefully they don't hit a pizza on the way down here. Oh god, that was close.
That would suck.
That almost happened. And now we're just looking at Dan here. What time does Dan get?
He
Dan
basically
might
needs
die
to not
here.
Die.
Oh, he transmitted.
Well,
Okay,
he
going
needs to
into
not
phase
die
4.
twice.
Going to Phase 4 with Gubo
I
here.
guess if he dies in phase 4, he's not gonna have the Plarva.
Dan just
think
needs,
he's dead.
he has transmitter, he's good. Alright.
Yeah,
It does look, though, like Red Team barely gets the
just
win here.
barely. I mean, they've been tied all day. Like this
Yep.
was by no means a decisive victory. This was just
No.
like barely edging out the other team. If you bring them all in here.
Yep.
G'day.
Alright, so the results of that last loadout are Ruddy in first, Goji in second, Dan in third, and second fourth.
Oh,
That-
come on, bro.
It was that +5 snack. You had it.
Ah.
Really good job, everybody. I mean, that was really good. Oh, I have to show off the Struth flag on the screen.
Oh, man.
Wow, Australia won today. Team USA bringing me down, man. If you're watching, make sure to follow all these racers. They're all very fun and good and very powerful at the game. And we have some other announcements as well, like normal. Make sure to go to Discord if you want to see when the next race is going to be. We update you every single week on when the next one is going to drop. If you want to play with the mod and start doing some loadout race with your friends, or like putting yourself in, these guys' shoes, you can download our mod. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.